Braintree helps online businesses accept credit card payments in a secure manner, in a way that's seamless for the customer to use, and something that they would enjoy using. We are a newer version of a payments provider that provides elegant software, white glove support, and beautiful products, and that's why merchants choose to work with us. I started the company really as a sales and marketing organization. What I lacked was in-house software, and an advisor of mine, Chuck Templeton, introduced me to OpenTable. And at the time, they had this problem where they had 11,000 restaurants worldwide that needed to accept credit card payments, and they needed to achieve PCI compliance, the industry standard, but they couldn't do it. It's too complicated of a task. They said, can you build it? And so like any good entrepreneur, and I said, certainly we can. We changed from that point from a sales and marketing organization to a software company, and changed everything going forward. Braintree previously only provided services to businesses. So we helped them accept credit card payments, but we never had a consumer offering to close the loop. And now with Venmo, they're a peer-to-peer payments provider, it closes the loop entirely for us. So we help merchants accept credit cards, but also consumers using Venmo to transfer funds back and forth, or also to integrate with our products. So we now have everything we need to take PayPal head on. We are en route to process around $5 billion this year in volume, which is a huge amount of money that we move between people. And so making that work for people in their daily lives and for merchants is a really important thing. Payments is one of the hottest sectors in the US, and we are right there in the middle of it.
Narrative Science has created a proprietary artificial intelligence technology platform that takes data and automatically turns it into narrative content, stories.
It was really based upon the idea that companies wanted to make evidence-based decisions as they move themselves forward. And so they decided to meter and monitor everything that they did. The problem with that is that at the end of the day, you end up with data. You don't have insight, you don't have information, you don't have evidence, you don't have guidance. And what our technology does is dive into that data, pull out that information, pull out that insight, and communicate it directly and naturally. That means that we can actually bridge that gap between gathering all those numbers and actually understanding what those numbers mean.
When we originally took the technology out of the university, we had this really nice, interesting piece of software, but all it did was write stories about baseball games. So job one for us was to elevate the capabilities of the platform and to really create this horizontal platform that was truly subject matter agnostic, industry agnostic, vertically agnostic. And so being able to do that was just an absolute major milestone, because that really is what enables the company to work with all different kinds of customers in various kinds of industries. So we are really focused on continuing to innovate. Almost by definition, what we're doing is incredibly innovative. It's never been done before. And we want to make sure that we continue to build out our technology to give it more capabilities, to make sure that it's applicable to more industries, and frankly, that ultimately it's just a better product and one that continually improves.
In a world where there's a tremendous proliferation of data all around us, it's hard to imagine any industry that couldn't be materially benefited by the application of the product.
Wherever there's a number, we can give it meaning.
Trunk Club's pretty straightforward service. You sign up online, you get paired to a stylist, and that stylist helps you get great clothes. It's a really simple hypothesis. It's guys probably don't like shopping, but probably like looking good. We solve that problem for them. I was brought to this business, which was originally based in Bend, Oregon, in fall of 2009, and asked to consider maybe joining the team as founding CEO. I said, I'd like to move this business to Chicago. I was able to recruit a couple of local business leaders to join our board. Stuart Larkins from I2A joined the board and invested in the company, and Tom Ryan, who's the CEO of Threadless, also invested and joined the company. So that was a really big moment for us, because to me it sort of said to Chicago, we're on the scene, we've got these two wonderful, really well-respected guys joining and becoming part of this. I think the theme for the next several years will be growing the team, growing the customer base, trying to delight customers, trying to have people say, I love Trunk Club, I love working with my stylists, and they give me such awesome clothes. That kind of feeling of loyalty and excitement around a brand is what we really are striving for, and we're using technology to power that. Much of it is personalized, yet there's the ability to use technology and analytics to make our sales team what we like to call bionic. So it's sort of like going from being a beat cop to Batman. We're using technology to figure out what kind of clothes we should be sending guys. We're using technology to figure out how to power our relationships with those guys. I'm really excited about what we've built here. I think one of the challenges of being a venture-backed CEO is you often hold yourself up against these standards of like, how's Facebook doing, or how's Instagram? Like, I've been wanting to make a T-shirt for our team that just says like, we're not Instagram, like, because we're not. We don't have an app that can be downloaded by 1 million people overnight. We're kind of this interesting service startup with a really strong technology powering it. We have 15,000 customers today. We want every single one of them to think, I love Trunk Club. I'm never going back to the mall again. That feels to me like momentum.